to the active trader to the day trader. So for those new or unfamiliar with Trade Pulse, we are an order flow analytic company. So we provide real-time market flow data. We provide real-time order flow data. And then we also provide our own AI-driven signal to give you even a further insight in how a stock may perform intraday. So, really our goal and our mission, we want to provide the most up-to-the-minute, real-time data so you can make the most informed decision possible and really increase your chance for investment success. So that's really what we're about. We want to give you that real-time edge, a real-time advantage in the marketplace. So have a really cool example, I think, that helps illustrate all that and can help showcase really the value that our platform brings to you. So we're going to pull it up here and go through it and show you really how our platform can best suit you and bring that value. So here we go. So what you're looking at here is Tesla, a stock everybody familiar with. And this is from November 18th this week, so just a couple days ago. And we'll go through the different data points here on our platform to help tie everything together. So what you're looking at here is the full trading day from the 18th. And you'll see that black line here. That's the stock price for Tesla. Now, if you were to track this today or any day, you would see that black line and all these lines update in real time, minute by minute. So you could track our stock price or the stock price, and you could track our order flow data points that we provide as well. Everything will update in real time for you. So that black line being the stock price there, you'll see that light blue line kind of running with it. That's what we call our large deal flow data. So this is all the big money in the market. Typically anything $100,000 or more is what we would quantify there. And you'll see this red shade here facing down and some of that green shade over here facing up. This is what we call our retail momentum flow data. So this is capturing the intraday sentiment on the retail side. You'll see that green shade indicating more buying than selling on the retail side. And then that red shade, of course, indicating more selling than buying on the retail side. And then lastly, I want you to take a look. You'll see this vertical green bar here you see. That's what we call our power inflow signal. So this is the AI-driven signal that I just mentioned a minute ago. This is a bullish trend indicator that we're providing, and it's activated anytime our algorithm has picked up a significant shift in the order flow from negative to positive. So again, it's a bullish trend indicator, and essentially what we're saying is in the very near-term future in the intraday, you should see a very high likelihood that the stock will rise during that period. And again, it's all based on the order flow that we're seeing and what our algorithm is picking up. So if we dig a little deeper into this example here, first thing I want you to notice is the stock price, that black line that we just touched on for Tesla. You can see how much it dipped right out of the open. So it was at around 407 and immediately really dropped. And you can see it came all the way down around 394. So it was like about a 3% drop just in the first hour of trading on Tuesday. And you'll see, to go with that light blue line, that large deal flow data, you can see how much that was dropping as well. Pretty steep decline in the open. So indicating the big money was towards the sell side in that first hour. Same thing with the retail side. You can see this red shade. You can see how deep in the red it was, indicating that, again, the retail side was pretty heavy selling as well. Then the power inflow signal came in. You can see it came in around 10:45 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. And what do you notice? Prior and after that signal, you can see again that light blue line. You can see how steep in decline it was. Right before the signal was activated, you can see it started to flatten out and it actually increased a little bit shortly following the signal. Same thing with the retail side. You can see how deep in the red it was, and then it started to tick upwards. So indicating that the buy side was starting to pick up a little bit on the retail side and eventually ended up in the green a little bit. So again, indicating that there was actually more buying than selling for a period. And sure enough, you can notice what happened with the price following that power inflow signal. Immediately spiked higher. And you can see it right after the power inflow signal came in, immediately started to rise, and it really corresponded with what we saw with the order flow data. And again, that's really the insight we're trying to provide. Being able to track that order flow data, being able to identify a bullish trend in a stock even before the stock price itself appears to be bullish. And you can see the stock actually finished a little lower. You can see it finished around 401 on Tuesday. Now, the stock was down a little bit, but if you were able to get in shortly following our power inflow signal, you can see it got up to around 408 intraday from where it was when the power inflow signal was around 396, 395 in that ballpark. So you actually could have made around a 2 to 3% gain on a day where the stock was actually down. And that's really the power of being able to follow order flow analytics and the power of our power inflow signal and being able to time the market. That's really the advantage we want to provide intraday to get you in. I think everybody ideally would like to buy low and sell high. That's the advantage we're trying to provide, to be able to get you in at the most opportune entry points. And again, it's all about being able to follow the order flow and seeing really where the buying and selling activity is taking place. Because I think a lot of people at the open yesterday or Tuesday would have seen the stock in steady decline and been hesitant to buy. But if you're able to identify a bullish trend underlying that stock, you're able to maybe get in at an opportune time and actually realize a gain on a day where the stock's actually down. So, and I think this example really helps prove that. So, just one example, with our power inflow signal, we provide around 20 per day. We track over 2,000 stocks, but only about 20 of these signals come in per day. So it's a very specific signal. It's meant to be very significant because of the order flow data that we're picking up on and what our algorithm is seeing. So many more we could go over per day. Just wanted to point this one out to everybody today. Hope everyone found this example useful. If you want to learn more or check out more, feel free to visit us. We're at tradepulse.net. You can reach us there as well. We'd get back to you immediately if you have any questions or anything like that. We also are offering a 30-day free trial. So if you want to get in there, test out the platform, see how it can most benefit you, feel free to sign up for our 30-day free trial. And if you love it and you want to stick with us, we have 3 different subscription packages available as well. So you can get in there and choose which one would work best for you. But again, 30-day free trial, get in there. No cost. You can try it out and see how you can get in there and get an advantage. So, but just wanted to thank everybody for joining today. It's always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to partner with Tradier. But just want to thank everybody once again for joining. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us anytime. We'd be happy to get back to you. But thank you once again. Appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.